Yo, what's good? What's poppin'? What it is, what it ain't, what it could be, what it should be, what it would be. Woo! Well, that felt good. I'm gonna do it again. Yo, what's good? What's poppin'? What it is, what it ain't, what it could be, what it should be, what it would be. Cam Newton, the son, Mr. Boogie Doll, here with another episode of Funky Friday. Now, this episode may look different. Well, it is different because not only are we in our new set, we are on a new wave. New wave being, this is Funky Friday Hot Seat. I gotta keep it funky with you people.
Wow, now we getting into the questions tonight.
You see how
you're saying, hey, he let me move in with him. Why would I not let him move in with me?
Hello.
I need the world to know, like, it ain't
pull up on you. Whatever the fuck that means. You know what I'm saying? That shit was so politically correct. The hot seat is really important because as I was talking to, my producers, and I was talking to El Presidente of the iconic saga, Miss Kristin Meyers, we figured that the hot seat edition is important because we want to have common conversation with common people.
Yes, please.
Because the thing is, I done been talking to the Joneses, and I've been talking to the uppity people, and they ain't been keeping it funky.
Yeah.
Now, have a young man to my left. Can you please introduce yourself to the world?
Yes. Hello, world. My name is Claude Kerr, and yeah, I'm here on the hot seat with Cam Newton.
Do you have occupation, Claude?
Yes, I do.
What is your occupation?
Well, if we're gonna go by titles, I'm a social media manager, but I'm in nightlife, and I've been in nightlife for the past 11 years.
You're a club promoter?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I recently did an interview with adult entertainers.
Wow.
And I had to ask the question, since we're keeping it funky.
Yeah.
I asked what's the most that they made in one night. I asked you the same question. What's the most money as a club promoter that you made in one night? I gotta keep it funky with you people.
Wow, now we getting into the questions tonight. Okay, I'm about to say like $3,000.
Do you want to hear what the individual made?
Yes, I would love to hear that.
She says she made $86,000 in one night. So that was a lot of people spending $3,000, $3,000, $3,000, and $3,000. Her occupation location was by way of Magic City.
Wow. I actually have an interesting story about going to a adult entertainer's house in Miami. That was a crazy experience.
You talking about, you been to a Diddy party?
No, not a Diddy party. Definitely not. Definitely no Diddy party.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no Diddy, no Diddy.
All right, so let's start this conversation off with this. Where are you from?
I'm from New York.
You from New York?
Yes, sir.
Okay, it's niggas like you is really what done tainted this city of Atlanta.
You think so?
Bro, y'all niggas from New York done talk. See, Atlanta, we chameleons.
Yeah.
We adapt.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? You put a nigga from Atlanta anywhere, the motherfucker gonna stand out. You dig? Now, if the motherfucker gonna make money any kind of way, they wanna be in it. So, when I say New York men, women coming to the city, they was on some hustling shit too.
But you see, I came here since 2009.
Scamming.
People been, definitely not.
Finessing.
Nah.
That white collar crime.
Definitely
that
not.
shit.
Definitely not. But I came here in 2009. A lot of people moving out here. So how can you blame it on New Yorkers?
That's just me talking my little shit. Don't pay me no attention.
See, you see Cam always talking shit.
See, that's what they say Cam do the most. But I just say y'all ain't doing enough.
Yeah.
Now, in preparation to come into Funky Friday, do you have a significant other?
I do.
Does she know where you came?
She does. But she's comfortable with me answering whatever I need to answer.
But
as long as I don't embarrass her.
What was that conversation like? Hey, babe, I'm about to go talk to Cam. Wait, what? Like, just paint the picture for me. I just need to know this, because I need to...
So I told her, I was like, babe, I got an opportunity now. I'm about to have a a sit down with Cam Newton, and then she was like, I was like, can I like discuss anything, like even like stuff from my past, this and that, whatever. She was like, cool, as long as you don't embarrass me. Cause she's also my baby mother now too. I have a son now. Yes, sir.
How old is your son?
He's 1.
How long have y'all been dating?
We've been dating almost 4 years.
4 years.
Yes.
Is she the one?
Yeah, she's definitely the one.
What's procrastinating the inevitable in this? I feel like that's. Are you going to get married to her?
I think so. Yeah.
No.
No, I know so. I know so. Let me correct myself.
I'm speaking.
Sorry, babe.
I'm speaking for her by asking this question.
Yeah.
When?
Dang, I gotta tell you all that?
I'm asking you. We're keeping it funky.
I know, but I don't.
Okay,
I don't,
answer this
It's a surprise. It's a surprise.
Answer this question.
It's this year. It's this year.
What's the dilemma of waiting to get married?
I don't know. I always believed. My thing is like, I felt like whoever I was gonna end up with for life, I don't know, I felt like they had to have my kid first.
Make that make sense.
This is hard to explain, man.
Don't embarrass her. But explain yourself.
Man. I just feel like we needed that connection of just having. Well, really, I wanted to see it what kind of mother she would be as well.
Is this her first kid?
This is her first kid as
So
well.
y'all experienced this together for the first time.
Exactly.
So you don't have any other children?
No, I do not.
Okay. And how old are you?
I'm 37.
You're 30.
I got 2 years on you.
37.
So respect your elders.
How old
please.
is she?
She is 28. Gonna be 29.
Okay. What is your living situation?
We live together.
Okay, what's the name under who you live with? Like, is
I'm an owner, so
sole owner?
Yes.
Okay.
And, yeah, but you know what's mine is hers, so that's.
But y'all not married.
We not married yet.
Yeah. But I asked that because I had a great conversation right before you came in here, and we talked about a relationship being 50-50. Would you consider a relationship to be 50-50, or what's your thoughts on that?
I don't think so. Me and her, we always have this conversation because obviously we in Atlanta. This is Black Hollywood. A lot of females out here do expect you to pay for everything, but in our situation, I don't feel like it's 50-50. I feel like the man is always gonna pay more. So I feel like it's more like a 70-30.
70-30.
Or 80-20.
80-20. Or a 95-5.
Or that, but nah, not in our situation, nah. Yeah.
Okay, where does the woman supposed to provide value for a man who is paying 60% of things?
I said 70.
70.
Yeah, not 60. Honestly, I just feel like men, like especially men that have, you know, they stuff going on, I just feel like women just need to be there for the support.
Does she have work?
Yes, she does.
She has a job.
Yes, she does.
What does she pay for?
She just throws me a little money every month.
How does that work? Like little money? How? Explain.
It's just a couple of $100.
But
you know, money ain't a thing.
Yeah, but what does it go to though? Like, make it make sense.
It goes towards the bills.
Okay, so she
it goes
does
towards the mortgage.
Okay, she does assist in mortgage payment.
Very little.
30%.
Yeah, 30%.
Now, very little. I have to ask these questions not just from my curiosity, but for the
world to see.
For the
right?
world to see.
Yeah.
Your mortgage is how much?
Oh man, I got a good deal, Cam.
Talk to me nice.
It's a great deal right here on the west side.
No, you in Atlanta.
I don't know if
Niggas
I
will
need
pull
the
up
world
on
to know.
you.
Like it
Niggas
ain't.
will pull up on you. I'm not saying say where you stay. I'm saying just give the mortgage payment.
Okay. It's about now. It went up.
No, don't about. Just tell me how much your mortgage is.
$1,200.
$1,200. Okay. How much does she put towards that?
But we also have HOA fees as well, then the bills, then whenever we go out, shopping, vacations, 30% still.
What does she pay?
I told you she gives me a couple of hundred.
So out of that 12, no. See, this is where we get
what she pay?
specific.
Okay, specific. Okay,
Yeah, she give you a
let's
couple
say-
dollars.
Let's say she gives me $500 a month.
500. Is this consistent, or is this the most she's ever gave you in a month? What's consistent?
It's like consistent, or sometimes I'll even give her a pass. Like, just you good this month.
So
Don't worry.
how
I
does
had a great month.
How does she provide value in your life?
Oh, by being the best mom she could be. Like, like being in the dating world in Atlanta prior to meeting her, like the dating pool is just horrible right now. It's bad, Cam. It's bad.
Explain.
I gotta worry about a lot of things. Like, I can't be a goofy out here, right? Like, I can't look embarrassed.
See, right there is dialect. That's verbiage that I may not be privy to fully understanding.
Okay.
What the fuck is a goofy?
A goofy, well, actually, I heard this slang term in, it's from Chicago, I heard. But a goofy is like a dummy. Like an idiot. Yeah.
Now,
Simp.
a simp.
Wow. Simping is...
That hits different.
Yeah, simping is crazy out here right now.
We've never met each other prior to today.
Actually, we have.
We have?
Life is full circle.
Talk to me.
I used to serve at Gladys Knight Chicken and Waffles, everybody. The most popping restaurant in Atlanta.
Wow.
And Cam used to come. Everybody and their mama used to come. I met everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he used to come in all the time.
I did. That
He used to
be
like
the
the
spot.
chicken and waffles.
I'm vegan now, but
okay.
that definitely was a spot.
Dang, I got questions about the vegan lifestyle.
Yeah. But my question, fuck my question. I just fucking
See, he thinking now because you
tripped
see,
out.
he was back in the day.
you tripped that.
Big Star Auburn.
Yeah,
He used to.
yeah. Are you a follower of my content?
I watch some things.
Okay, so what? I don't think this is a good thing to say, but I would say that I have been guilty of going viral a couple times. Which one of those viral moments that you saw of me?
The fight. You a big guy, man. I don't know.
Whoa, slow down.
Well, no, yeah. Pause.
Slow down.
Pause.
There we
please.
go. Okay,
Pause.
we
But
back
you
at it.
you up there, and I seen the fight. It was all over the internet. Man. It was crazy.
Any content in regards to Funky Friday that I went viral for?
Nah.
Well, I'll share this with you. Well, on Funky Friday, I went viral a couple times, but this time in particular was I've been called a homebreaker.
Wow.
Right, like I'm a product of
Babe, I hope our connection is strong enough to know that this conversation between me and Cam, like, it don't have nothing to do with our future.
Nothing, baby.
Nothing. Like,
Nothing.
we gonna handle this business, raise our son, and all of that.
All that.
All that.
I'm just doing my job.
Yeah.
Look, I'm not even asking these questions. These producers is telling me to ask these questions.
wow.
I just got to do my damn job. And if I don't do it, they going to check me. And I'm like, no, I don't want to get checked. I'm just trying to get checks. But that flew over y'all head. But I don't want to be no goofy out here. How about that?
Now you see, now you're using the
yeah,
goofy. You like that. I know you like the goofy. I like that.
Nah, that's another one. What was that? A boompy. What was that?
What's a boompy?
I thought you just said that.
Nah.
Oh.
I don't even know what that is.
I thought you just said something that I thought you just said. And I was like, hold on, what? All right.
That's some South thing?
That's ADHD kicking in, and I'm on edge right now. But to bring my point, I've been called a homebreaker. It's because I have multiple children with multiple women, and that means
I be hearing, Cam. I be hearing Shade Room, all of that. They be it's a lot going on in your situation too, brother. I'm gonna pray for you though. Prayer is like the best thing you could do for somebody, honestly. Money, yeah, cool. I prefer prayer.
Yeah, but I don't accept everybody prayer. I don't let everybody pray for me.
Really?
Like, hell no, you gotta cite the source. Yeah. How a demonic person gonna pray for me and think that shit gonna hit to heaven?
That's true.
You see what I'm saying? Motherfucker, you worse off than me. Why the fuck would you think I would want you to pray? Yeah, God ain't listening to you.
There is a lot of
He trying to talk to you, but he ain't listening to you. Yeah. That's the difference.
You're right.
Don't let that fly over your head.
You're right.
Your dreads or your toupee. Mm-hmm. You dig? Because folks be like, I'm going to pray for you. But it's like, no, I don't want you to pray for me. I want somebody that is in favor of God to pray for me. Because like a lot of these folks, I'm like, hold on, who are you?
Yeah.
What do you do? Yeah. What you got going?
Yeah, I could imagine how many people you've met in life, how many hands you've shaken and just paths you crossed.
But I guess what I'm trying to ask you, Claude, is do you think you're creating a broken home?
Definitely not.
Okay.
Well, sometimes people gotta hear the truth, Cam.
And that's the truth?
That is the truth, for sure.
So
I'm not, yeah.
Okay. Well, Claude, we're trying to change this format up in regards to Funky Friday. And we have this new addition to the show where we have a question from the crew. All right. Crew meaning everybody who is watching behind the cameras. And if somebody were to have a question, please step up to the mic and ask the question from the crew.
Okay, my question is, with your career in the nightlife, would you or have you discussed with your partner what it will look like to have a potential polyamorous situation?
I mean, very lightly. It's like not really, but I mean, she, you know, I feel like eventually, you know, I feel like most women offer threesomes.
You've been offered a threesome before?
Huh?
I asked, have you ever been offered a threesome?
Are we talking about?
I'm just asking a question.
Oh, yes, I've been offered a threesome, yes.
Have you partook in a threesome with your...
I don't know how I feel about that yet, Cam. I don't know if I want to mix. I don't know if I want to mix that. That's I feel like it gets messy when it, you know, when you mix an outsider with, you know.
Okay, let me ask you this from man to man. Do you think that a relationship could have some sustainability if it was okay for you to occasionally fuck somebody outside of your relationship?
In reality, like the movie Hall Pass, I think men would appreciate that more because we're just made up of different DNA. Like men are from Mars, women are from Venus. Like in the reality of things, like some women just don't understand that. And if more women did understand that, the world would be a better place.
Have you ever had that discussion with your woman?
Nah.
Okay, so I asked it on the side.
Well,
Go ahead.
you know, let me not say too much.
Was she what?
Say too much. I mean, she said eventually, like, well, babe, maybe like one day we could have a threesome.
When you married.
You know, yeah.
She hit you with that?
Yeah.
You believe that?
I don't think I believe it.
Okay, let me ask you this.
I don't think I believe it.
Let me ask you this. Has she had a threesome before?
No.
Y'all talk about everything?
Yeah, no.
Okay. I asked you that question.
I have, though.
You have?
And it's...
Was it...
It gets messy because the women, they get jealous of each other.
Did you have this threesome within the last 4 years?
No, it's a while back. You know how Atlanta be.
How? Okay, so moving on, and we have a question pending, but before we get to that question, I'm going to say, I asked the question, and it was more male-centric. Could you be okay with your woman having a hall pass?
No. And to tell you the truth, I would rather not know, Cam. I don't want to know anything. Please, if you do what you're doing, I don't want to know. I wouldn't want to know, honestly.
But y'all talk about
because yes, as a man, as an alpha, double standards. Like it's just, you know how we are. We're very
Nah, don't say how we are, because it's not that I don't want to know, motherfucker. I want to know everything. I want to know if you gave your motherfucking number to the fucking Papa John's just to see if they asked for the coupon. Yeah. I want to know if you put your fucking number in there to Publix to get the residuals or the CVS, the Walgreens.
I ain't worried about that.
All that.
I ain't worried about that. My confidence, I'm not worried about that at all. Because if you make me feel crazy,
I guess to clear my perspective is, it's not that I'm going to get mad. I just want to know.
Do you really?
Like,
Cam?
I really.
Do you really want to know?
Yes, I do. But
how would you feel?
No. It's I want to know, because when you said you want to know everything, or y'all talk about everything.
But cheating is a different.
No, it's not. That's everything. But I'm not saying
different. If she slip up,
yes,
right?
Yes.
Would that break your relationship?
It possibly would.
Yeah.
But I will respect her, because I will tell her when I step out, I think she owes me the same if she steps out.
But knowing the man that you are,
yeah,
it would break your relationship, because I get the energy.
If I'm keeping it a buck, if I'm going to do my due diligence,
you're taking it back.
No, listen. If I'm going to do my due diligence with telling her I'm going to step out,
keeping it funky,
no, bro.
See what he talking about, man? Like, all right, I'm gonna let you finish. I'm sorry, I'm interrupting.
Are we?
I'm on the Cam show. I'm on the Cam show.
Understand this, and hear me out.
Yeah.
She has not, I've never been with a woman to tell me, hey, blase blah, whoop de woo. But I want to know. You hear me when I tell you that? I want to know. Because if I'm going to tell you I fucked somebody else, I think you owe me that same service to tell me if you fucked somebody else. Now, we have a young lady sitting across from me. Could you please present yourself to the people?
Hello, world. My name is Meyers Simone. I'm a radio personality here in Atlanta, and I do a lot of different things.
Meyers, do you care to share your age?
I am 32 years old.
Meyers, do you care to share if you have any kids?
I have 0 children.
Meyers, could you tell me where are you originally from?
Okay, so I'm originally from the East Side, Stone Mountain to be exact. Born and raised, real Atlanta native, and yeah.
What high school did you go to?
I went to Rockdale County High School.
That is not Atlanta.
Wait, first of all,
that is not.
I grew
Atlanta.
up on Allgood Road.
No.
I went to middle school in Stone Mountain. I went to elementary in Stone Mountain, but then I moved out to play basketball.
I'm just here to report.
Why do y'all always do that though?
Because you've heard that before, so you shouldn't take offense to that. Now, to keep things kind of rocking and rolling, as you was talking to me and saying that you don't have kids, not to be judgmental, but that's almost like a red flag to me.
What? Why?
Okay, well, do you have a significant other?
I just got out of a relationship. I just got out in like 4 months ago.
Okay. What you do?
What did I do?
Yeah.
I would say I wasn't as attentive. I was so focused on my career that I couldn't be the best girlfriend, but I wouldn't say that was the deal breaker, because we both understood that, this is what comes with it. When you're on the grind and you're on the come up, something is going to take a hit. And sometimes it might be the relationship.
Yeah. So he dumped you, basically.
No, actually, it was the other way around.
Why did you dump him?
Well, I just felt like we were both in two different spaces. You know, like the plan is to grow with each other, like grow with one of another. And we just,
Right.
we were growing and building on one aspect, but the other end we weren't. So it was just like not working. And I became frustrated with it.
Frustrated because he didn't know the version of you to love, or the understanding of who you are or what you were becoming or trying to become?
I think he knows exactly who I'm becoming, you know, but it's a frustrating process because it's easy to say, hey, go to work. I know you got to work 12 hours. It's okay. I understand. But still on the other end, if that happens every single night or if that happens very often, then you're still going to you're human. You're still going to want that love, that support. You're still going to want that significance.
So I'm going to ask you this question. Did you guys stay together?
Yes.
Wow. All right. How long did you guys date for?
Wait, what's the wow for?
No. Don't mind my adjectives or, you know.
I'm big on expressions.
Yes.
You get the expressions are given right now.
Yeah, I'm just
Okay,
trying
okay.
to identify who I'm really talking to.
Okay.
Okay. You guys live together?
Yes.
How long were you guys dating?
We were dating for 2.5, almost 3 years.
At what point did you guys start to shack up?
At the 1 year mark. Yeah, at the 1 year mark.
Who was the apartment or house name under?
His.
Okay. You moved in with him because you couldn't move.
I was in a rough space.
What does that mean?
So I was in a rough space in my career. I was transitioning between jobs and I needed, like, it was going to be so much on me to move into my next place, you know, and I was okay with it.
So much on you as in financially?
Financially, yes.
Okay.
And I was okay with it.
Yeah.
But he was like, why not? Let me make it easier for you. And so come stay. And I'm like, we're not married, so I don't know, you know, I don't want to do that. But then, you know, after a while, I realized I was over there all the time,
Yeah.
you know, so I was just like, I might as well.
Does he have any kids?
Yes.
Okay. So did the kids stay with you?
No.
So how old was this individual?
Him?
Yes.
30 at the time, 34.
34.
Yeah.
How was that relationship with the baby mother?
Cordial. Like good, decent, no drama. Like I didn't have to worry about fighting anybody or, you know, waking up to surprises or dealing with the things that most people deal with. Like I could definitely say it wasn't a horrible experience for my first time dating someone with kids.
Yeah. Now, do you think that's an issue?
What?
Can I judge?
Go ahead.
Say less. I found,
You don't listen and you don't? Okay, go ahead. Uh-huh.
yeah, it's not that y'all shacking up. I don't, boom.
Okay.
Me personally, I feel that nobody speaks for the children.
Okay.
What happens to the child that he's brought you into him or her's life, and now that y'all break up, now...
I know, you know what? I was thinking about that because I have a soft spot for his daughter.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen his daughter.
Since y'all broke up?
Yeah.
And how old is his daughter?
She is 5 or 6. 5 or 6.
Yeah. She's aware. She knows.
She knows,
names.
like,
Yeah.
she asked about me and
Daddy,
stuff like that.
who-
Yeah.
Dad.
Yeah.
But that's what I feel like. I'm not judging. I'm just have to speak real about this. And I have always been mindful of that. I have multiple children by multiple different baby mothers. But one thing that I was extremely intentional about is introducing my children to who I'm dating. And
Okay.
when is the time right?
But see, I don't think the time. So I told him, wait. I'm really big on if we're gonna do this, it's because either there's a ring on my finger or we're.
Yeah.
But sometimes it just happens. You know, baby mama will call and be like, "Hey, I need you to watch," and it's like it's not planned out, and I'm there already. So
Yeah.
what do? You kick me out and say, "Hey, we're gonna have to do another weekend," or now that I live, you know, like it just becomes a situation where it
I'm
happens.
kicking you out.
You gonna kick me out?
I just respectfully.
You're just gonna say, "Hey, I gotta
like, my
spend time with my
priority is
Your children.
I'm for sure. Like I like you,
How do you kick somebody out?
baby. You can't stay here.
What?
Not right now.
I mean, like, if I already moved everything in, you would make me move everything out?
Oh, see, no, you're not even moving in.
Oh,
Like you're visiting. You're a visitor
okay.
until that, right?
Okay, wait. But did you see the girlfriend and the guy, they broke up on the internet, and he had a 3-bedroom house, but wouldn't let her move in, and she had lost her job. She didn't have anywhere to go, but she was with him all the time.
Yeah.
So that's you?
That is, what was you gonna do without me? Just keeping it above. This is my issue with the expectations from man to woman. Mm-hmm. Let's keep comparables the same. Mm-hmm. I want your pussy, you want my penis. Mm-hmm. That's an even trade. Mm-hmm. At what point do you feel like you giving me vagina, I'm obligated to start paying your bills?
Well, I bring more to the table than that, so.
No. I'm not talking about you
but
specifically, Meyers.
Okay,
I'm speaking for the masses here.
Okay.
And I think it's a trade for a trade. Mm. Now, a lot of women and men are under this pretense that in order for me to get something, I gotta do something. But I'm like, the person I am, I don't wanna hinder you from being the best version of yourself. And it's my job as a man to empower not only my woman, but everybody around me to make their own and be independent without me.
Without you. Okay, but would you like provide some type of support though?
Yes.
Like what though? What does that look like?
What will she be willing to support me? You see what I'm saying? Like,
so if she's telling you she lost her job, she has nowhere to go.
Yep.
She needs a friend. She needs somebody. She's crying every day.
Talk.
Okay, so what can she bring to your table? Besides
she can't bring
tears
shit to me.
Exactly.
She not for me.
What if she was up and then she just fell?
Yeah, but I'm preventing her from falling. It's like, yo, hey, let's be on the lookout. Like, what are you in Jamaica again? Damn, you out smoking hookah again? Hey, baby, hey, let's lock in. Mm-hmm. Hey, what's your status at work? You know what I'm saying? Because profit loss is real. Like, you losing way more, but you trying to keep up with the junk on the Instagram.
I get that, but that girl didn't look like an Instagram chick. Like, she looked like she was just living a regular life, like real wholesome woman, probably down for her man for real. And then he's like, "Nah, you can't come stay. Like, go figure it out."
Yeah, but I can empathize with the man because it's like, how are you making me better? Where's the pass off? Like I just gave you an example. You give me your vagina, I give you my penis. That's how sex works. Consensual sex works. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. What else comes with that? Now, I pay your bills. What am I getting in return for me paying your bills?
Helping you prepare for work or making you better, coming up with your business plan.
If that's the case, if that's the trade-off, then cool. But
then you're not getting kicked out of the crib, right?
In most cases, as a man who's on his shit, as a person who's on their shit. Out of 10
women, how many women are doing that?
Doing what?
Providing and supporting their man in the way that men would want to be supported.
No, that's a very vague, broad thing because depending on what you're offering as a man, like if you're offering Bentleys, Roof Chris, this lifestyle.
The average woman cannot offer that. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, but of course.
But that's materialistic.
But
okay,
check,
go ahead.
To my point, if I'm offering that, a woman would be anything I need from her. I can make your life easier. I can help you prepare. I can help you breakfast. I can make you breakfast. Of course, because she knows what she's getting in return to that. But I'm asking you as a man, put yourself in a man's seat. Right. Is that a even trade?
What an even trade?
You're giving me support to assist, especially if I had that before you.
You know what it depends on?
Yes.
Your love language. Because people receive love differently. So a person who thinks that, if you buy me a Bentley, a Rolls Royce, and a mansion, they may feel at the top of their love, but if their love language is not gifts, they're not going to understand it. But if that person doesn't give them affirmations, if their love language is words of affirmation, they would feel like they're not being loved. Their cup wouldn't feel full, no matter how many Bentleys or Rolls Royces they had.
Point taken. The question that I have in your previous relationship, did you guys split bills?
No.
How did that bill pay out?
So he took care of the household and his own bills. I took care of my own separate bills.
Like what?
Nails, hair, car note, car insurance. Like I paid all my own the things that I would have if I weren't living with him, that's what I took care of.
But you was a beneficiary of those bills that he was paying too. Mm-hmm. He wasn't a beneficiary of the bills that you was paying.
Correct.
Unless he drove your car. Unless
Sometimes, yeah. If he, I mean,
did he have a car?
yeah.
Okay. Do you believe in splitting, like...
The 50-50 thing?
Yeah. Do you think a relationship is 50-50?
A relationship is not 50-50. A relationship grows in phases. So let's say right now you're in the NFL and your life is on top. You're so demanding, you need to make sure you have care packages. You got to get the proper sleep, the proper nutrition, the proper whatever. So at that moment, you're going to be pulling more from the relationship. So it'll be more like either 60-40 or 70-30 because the focus will be on you. But then there'll be a time where it will flip after you are settled into what you have going on. And then a woman or your woman may say, hey, I want to open up a nail shop, and then you ask all the questions like, what does that require? And then next thing you know, now you realize you're pouring so much into her where it's her time to shine. So it's like, I think you can never truly be 50-50. It's always someone's going to take from, each other at some point in time.
Perfect. So in this new kind of wave of how we structure for Funky Friday, Hot Seat Edition, we have questions from the crew.
Okay.
And how it works is anybody that's watching in the audience can pretty much ask you a question. I want to be very mindful of the sake of time.
Okay.
And a hot seat is kind of like a speed conversation.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So we have questions from the crew. Do we?
Yes.
Okay. Step right up.
The first question is, would you live with a man again?
Yes. With a ring on my finger, of course.
Is that like it? That's a non-negotiable.
Non-negotiable. I won't move in again until I'm married.
Okay, from that, where are you living now?
In Atlanta.
Yeah, but what's your living? Are you living by yourself?
By myself.
Okay. Like
I'm the only person on the lease.
could say for instance you're dating, right? Do you offer your house to the man?
No.
So how does that work? It's like you're paying a house, you start dating, you're dating a person, and you say, hey, I'm about to come to your house.
Uh-huh.
When does you start saying, like, I'm spending a lot of time? Because a dating realism.
When do you come together as one again?
Yes.
When you say I do.
Okay, but you plan on keeping your own.
Yes,
Until that
and I will
happens.
rent it out and utilize it for other stuff. Like I have to get up and go to work a lot. So if we happen to get this big house that's on the outskirts, that will be the spot in the city or something like that. Like I'll keep it. I don't plan on getting rid of it. I do plan on making money from it at some point.
Could you allow yourself to date a person who makes less than you?
Less than me?
Yes.
Yes, because I plan to be a multimillionaire.
No, I'm talking about right now.
Right now? Yes.
Okay, so could you see yourself allowing a man to move in with you?
I'm not going to say no, but I'm going to say not right now.
Do you see where I'm going with this? You see how you're
You're saying, hey, he let me move in with him. Why would I not let him move in with me?
Hello.
I see what you're saying,
no,
but
it's so much. It's not fair.
no, it's not even that.
Okay,
It's
what
not
is
even
it?
that. It's just more so like, I've been there, done that now. I think you have to experience things before you realize, all right, I tried that. This didn't work. Okay. It's not more so like, it's not a tit for tat type of thing. I feel like we had to go through it to see.
But I'm telling you, nothing is wrong with the way you're thinking. But I want a lot of people, men and women, to understand the way that we all think. It's not equal.
It's not.
In certain commodities of a relationship. 50-50 is bullshit.
It is.
And understanding that sometimes I may be paying 90%. And sometimes I'm only getting 10%.
But that's why it's important for your partner to make up for the percentage that's missing in other areas. And they have to know your love language.
Perfect. So last question we have from the crew.
When you get out of a relationship, how much time, or do you take time to sit back and realize like how you cope, and if you do that, in what ways did you grow as a person to apply it to your next relationship?
I give myself 6 months in between relationships. So I'm 9 times out of 10, if I'm out of a relationship, mentally I was already leaving. So I don't count from there. I count from the time I walk away and there's that no contact thing. So in the 6 months, what I like to do is, coping with it. Cry, get up, go to work. I just like put my all into my work. I drown myself in work. And that's how I get over it.
Okay, last question for me. In 2 sentences or less, how did you fall for this guy or your ex in the first place?
I fell for him in two sentences. He saw in me what other people couldn't see in me, but it's what I see in myself. So he understood my vision.
Okay. So we gonna leave that right there, whatever the fuck that mean. You know what I'm saying? That shit was so politically correct.
No, it was not.
No, the fuck, like.
No, it was, no, seriously.
I was like,
I'm telling the truth. Like, if somebody believes in you, it could be the smallest thing.
All right.
If you tell yourself, I'm gonna buy this car, my dream car,
right.
and everybody's telling you, man, you'll never get that car.
All right.
And the one person that tells you, you know what, you're gonna get that car. You're gonna be like, man, you see it.
All right, cool.
What?
That ain't funky.
What?
But anywho,
Yes, it
to keep
is.
everything rocking and
I'm
rolling,
keeping it 1,000.
as we end things here, Funky Friday Hot Seat, we're gonna start with this camera, then go to this camera, then finish with this camera. I'm gonna do it first to give you an example, and then we're gonna follow after.
Okay.
It's gonna be one finger, one pinky, one thumb, all together, one love. So when I say all together, we're gonna say one love.
Okay.
You ready, my Asian?
I don't know if I can do this. Go ahead.
Here we go. You ready? One finger, one pinky, one thumb, all together, one love. You did. Appreciate you.
Thank you, Cam.